Hello YouTube, so today I'm going to be telling you guys what the best modes are for every single brawler to help you guys push. So now keep in mind, since there are 56 brawlers and I don't want to make this video too long, I'll just basically only say what the best modes are without giving a lot of explanations, so I hope you guys understand. And also, I won't be including Showdown in this because I don't think I've played enough Showdown to actually know what brawlers are actually good in Showdown. So yeah. Let's just get right into it. For Shelly, her most viable mode is Brawl Ball, and honestly, I think you can use her anywhere if there are at least two tanks. But yeah, Brawl Ball is probably her best mode. As for Nita, no, Nita's kind of hard because she's well balanced, but I think her best mode is Gem or Heist, but you could also use her in Brawl Ball. For Colt, I think his best mode is Heist, and well, I mean, technically, if you hit a lot of shots, he's good everywhere, but Heist. And you could use him in Brawl Ball too on open maps. For Bull, his best mode is Heist, and I think Heist only, unless you're playing with a team and going POCO double tank or something. For Jessie, I think her best mode is Gem or Hot Zone. For Brock, I think his best mode is Heist, but you could technically use him in other places if you're playing with a team and you want to play in wall break comp. But his best mode is still Heist. For Dynamite, his best mode is Heist, but if you play like Lukey Bear, you could probably use him anywhere, but yeah, his best mode is probably still Heist. For Bo, his best mode is Gem, but you could honestly, I think, use him anywhere, including Brawl Ball, Bounty, Hot Zone, and yeah, because he's quite good right now, but his best mode is probably Gem. For Tick, his best mode is Bounty, but you could use him in Hot Zone too, but I mean, I wouldn't recommend it though. Bounty's probably his best mode. 8-Bit, his best mode is Heist, but you could use him in Gem on some maps like Hard Rock Mine. For Ems, I think her best mode is Brawl Ball, but again, just like Shelly, if there's a decent amount of tanks, she could easily be used in a lot of places, especially if there's walls and bushes. For Stu, I think his best mode is honestly Hot Zone, but I feel like Stu's a hard brawler to say which mode is the best for him because he's solid in every single mode. You could use him in Gem, Brawl Ball, Heist even, and Hot Zone, just not Bounty. So yeah, I guess those four modes except Bounty. For Primo, I think his best mode is Brawl Ball, but you could use him in Heist too. He's good in both. For Barley, I think his best mode is Heist, but you could use him in other modes too if there's enough walls. It's just I'd still say his best mode is Heist though, because of his damage output. Poco, I think his best mode is Brawl Ball, but you guys know how Poco double tank works. It's just if you have Poco double tank, you could honestly use Poco in every single mode. So yeah, if you guys have a team and you guys go Poco double tank and every single mode, but if you guys are just using a solo, I'd say Brawl Ball. Rosa, I think Gem, but Brawl Ball's okay for her on maps like Sneaky. But Gem. For Rico, Rico's a hard brawler to say what the best mode is for him because he's very map dependent and not mode dependent, and there's a map for him that's good in every single mode, but if I had to choose a mode, I would say Gem. But I think you can argue any single mode for him. For Daryl, I think Heist, but Brawl Ball's also good for him, and you could argue Gem is good for him too. For Penny, I think Hot Zone and Gem and Bounty, but she's probably good in every single mode as long as you get her turret fast, but it's just hard to do so. But yeah, I'd say Hot Zone, Gem, and Bounty. For Carl, Carl's another hard brawler to say where he's the best in because I feel he's solid in every single mode, just straight up solid. But I guess if I had to choose one, it's gonna be Brawl Ball or Gem. For Jackie, it's Brawl Ball. I think that's the only place you can use him. For Piper, Bounty, and, well, if you want to play her in other modes, I think any open map is fine for Piper, but Bounty's definitely the best mode for her. For Pam, I'm kind of split between Gem and Hot Zone, but still probably Gem, but Hot Zone's like a close second. But I guess you could argue Hot Zone's better for her, but yeah. For Frank, it's Brawl Ball, easily. And I mean, but you could obviously use him in other places too, but Brawl Ball's easily his best mode. For BB, I think Heist, but you could use her in Brawl Ball too. But Heist, yeah, Heist. For B, I think Brawl Ball, just because that's the mode where the most tanks are, but and she's like good in any like decently open mid map with like a bunch of tanks. But yeah, Brawl Ball's still the best for her. For Nani, I think Bounty. Yeah, Bounty. For Edgar, honestly, nowhere. But if you really want to push him, just push him in Showdown, please. For Griff, I would say Brawl Ball or Hot Zone, but yeah, Brawl Ball or Hot Zone, I think, is the best mode for him. For Grom, I think Knockout, but if I'm being honest, he's pretty bad in like everywhere. But if I had to choose one, Knockout would be my choice. For Mortis, Gem, but I guess if you're good enough at Mortis with dribbling and stuff, you could use him in Brawl Ball too, but yeah, Gem. For Tara, I think Gem, but Brawl Ball's a good mode for her too, but I think Gem is probably better. For Jean, I also think Gem, but Jean's like really versatile, so you could use him in like Bounty or Brawl Ball too. For Max, I think Brawl Ball, but well, honestly, Max is like good everywhere too. His speed is just like good everywhere, but Brawl Ball is still the best mode for him, but I think you guys can just play him in any mode. Mr. P, I think Hot Zone or Gem, but I do think Hot Zone is slightly better for Mr. P. For Sprout, Sprout's also a hard one because I think Sprout can be good in every single mode except Heist, but if I had to choose one, I guess Bounty, but he's good everywhere except Heist. For Byron, well, he's good everywhere, honestly. Just push him anywhere. I don't think I can think of a best mode just because of how like versatile he is. I think he's the most versatile brawler in the game. So yeah. For Squeak, I would think Hot Zone. Yeah, Hot Zone. For Spike, I think he's good in every single mode, every single mode except Bounty, but if I had to choose one, I would think Gem is probably the best mode for him. For Crow, just like Spike, he's probably good in every single mode, but again, if I had to choose one, I would say Hot Zone or Gem, but probably Hot Zone. For Leon, just like Crow and Spike, I guess all legendaries are kind of versatile. He's good in like every single mode, but if I had to choose one, it would be Hot Zone. For Sandy, I would think Brawl Ball, but Gem is a good mode for him too. For Amber, I think Hot Zone's the best mode, but depending on the map, Gem or Brawl Ball is fine too. Or even Heist. For Meg, I think the best mode for her also is Hot Zone. And yeah, Hot Zone. Gale is good in any map where there's a lot of tanks, so I guess the mode with the most tanks would be Brawl Ball, so Brawl Ball. Surge is honestly a hard one for me to say because I'm honestly not so certain after update where he would fit the best, but if I had to make a choice right now, it would be Brawl Ball. For Colette, I think her best mode is Heist. She's just so good there. For Lou, I think his best mode is Hot Zone. For the dog or Colonel Ruffs, Sorry, I like calling it a dog as a habit, but for him, I think it's like every mode is good for him too, honestly. But if I really had to choose one, it would either be Gem or Hot Zone. For Belle, I think the best mode is Hot Zone, but I think she's a really good brawler in like Gem or Brawl Ball too, or even Bounty. For Buzz, I think his best mode is probably Brawl Ball. For Ash, just honestly, you can play him in any mode, I think. But if I had to choose one, I guess Brawl Ball, because, yeah, every single tank is just going to be basically the best in Brawl Ball. For Lola, she's also a very well balanced brawler and probably good in like every single mode. But again, if I had to choose one, it's probably going to be Hot Zone or Brawl Ball. Fang is an interesting one because he can be really good in like any mode, but also really bad in any mode. But yeah, if I had to choose one, it'd be honestly Knockout or Brawl Ball. For Eve, she's honestly broken in every single mode right now because of how like broken she is. But if she was to get nerfed, I would assume she would be best in Hot Zone or Gem. For Janet, her best mode is easily in Knockout because at the end when there's all that poison coming in, she can just fly out and like it's just so broken. So yeah, Hot Zone for Janet. And this is the end of the video, so I hope you guys enjoyed it. Thank you for watching.